Burrow says a contract extension is in the works as he enters his fourth season in the league. Burrow says he's involved in those negotiations, but his focus is taking the next step on the field after a career year in 2022.
I think, I had my best year last year. I think I've improved every year and still a lot of room to grow. There's always room to improve every offseason, every game, every week. You just try to find a way to get better every year.
Dolphins pass rusher Emmanuel Ogbah says he's fully cleared and ready to go after missing the final 8 weeks of the season with a torn triceps. Ogbah racked up 19 sacks in his first 2.5 seasons in Miami. Titans wide receiver Traylon Burks says he stayed in Nashville this offseason to work on his conditioning and humidity. He says it has made a big difference in his conditioning and speed. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Brawley Council Chambers. Hope you're all doing well. You're having a great day.
Anywhere fans go to cheer on their team, there are behind-the-scenes MVPs, ensuring everything is game day ready. We see you, Joe, fixing the seats so every fan can enjoy every game. And Allie, who keeps her stadium running smoothly from the moment the first game starts to the last play of the season. At Grainger, you're our MVPs, and we're always here for you, with supplies and solutions for every industry and 24/7 customer support. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Do you have an invention idea but don't know what to do next? Call InventHelp today. We have representatives nationwide who will explain the InventHelp process step by step. Over 10,000 patents have been secured through InventHelp's patent referral services. The InventHelp databank includes thousands of companies who have agreed to review new ideas. We've been helping inventors since 1984. Let's help you next. Get started today.
Call 1-800-217-4380. That's 1-800-217-4380. Again, 1-800-217-4380.
And it is 7:30 on this. This is a Wednesday morning, isn't it, Gene?
Yeah, not a Monday like you might think.
I kind of lose track after a while.
Yeah.
I'm getting old. Anyway, how's your week been going?
Well, I got into the middle of the week, good old hump day here, so that's an accomplishment.
I think we got it licked.
I hope so. Don't get too overconfident, though.
Well, we made it halfway through, so that's right. Something. Anyway, any plans for the upcoming? Well, we can get into the weekend later on. For the week today, you anything special?
Special today. Well, special will be I'm going to make it through Wednesday.
Well, I noticed your daughter won another award running. Or did she place in that? Did a marathon somewhere?
No. You know what I think you're talking about? It was maybe...
it's already been passed.
Yeah, it's already passed.
Okay.
That may have been a ways back.
Well, I think she's still posting pictures.
Yeah, it takes a while to publish those.
Well, when you're really happy with what you do, why not? Let everybody know.
Yeah.
Anyway, are you ready for some birthdays?
Birthdays. We have some.
We got birthdays. We got some big shot birthdays. Do you remember this guy, singer Taj Mahal?
I do.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember anything by him. I remember the name.
Yeah.
But I don't remember his music.
Yeah, if you heard the song, because it got a lot of airplay, he didn't have a lot of hits, but...
well, he's still out there. He's 81 years old today.
Well...
So
hey, celebrate for Taj Mahal.
There you go. Taj Mahal, not the seventh wonder
of the world,
but Taj. The drummer, Bill Bruford, he was a drummer for Yes and for King Crimson. He is a busy guy. He's 74 today. Singer, guitarist George Johnson. Remember him? He was one of the brothers Johnson.
Oh, okay, the brothers Johnson.
The Strawberry Letter. He's 70 years old today. TV personality Kathleen Sullivan. I kind of remember her. She's 70 years old. Singer Inya. She's a really good singer. She's 62. I didn't know she was that old. Greg Ferguson was on the Late Show and the Drew Carey Show, and now he's out touring as a comedian. He's 60 years old today. From I think he's Scottish. Keyboardist Paige McConnell of Fish, 60 years old today. I don't remember Fish's music either. Actor David Eigenberg. He was on Sex and the City, I think. I never saw that show. He's 59. Trent Reznor of 9 Inch Nails. I've heard of them. He's 58. And singer Jordan Knight, one of the new kids on the New Kids on the Block. not so new. He's 53 today.
He's now the old kid.
He's on old kids. I don't know what block. It might maybe change blocks. Anyway, we got the local guys coming up next. You ready for them?
I'm ready.
To raise awareness for energy conservation this summer, your Imperial Irrigation District has created a new Conserve Alert notification. A Conserve Alert means it's time to take action to reduce energy use. Alerts may be issued during heat waves, when voluntary conservation can make a big difference. During an alert, set thermostats to 78 degrees or higher. Give major appliances a break and turn off unnecessary light. Together, we can maintain reliable electric service. For more information, please visit iid.com.
Happy birthdays this morning going out to Barbara Bishop, Isa Gonzalez, Sienna de Luca, Toby Weber, Katie Johnson, Julio Gutierrez, Juan Campos Sr., Olympia Flores, Charlie Garcia, Gustavo Munoz, Judy Hamilton, Julissa Serrano, Kay Nieves. We have Melissa Ramirez, Nicholas Ivan Cordero, Sandy Ruiz, Sergio Lopez, Charlene Coffey, Susana Salgado, and Peter Pena. Happy birthday to each and every one.
For over a century, local broadcasting has evolved with the needs of the community. We move past the stigmas of opinion journalism and bring the most relevant news online, on air, and on the go. You have trusted us with your news, sports, weather, and entertainment. Trust us to keep moving with you. Text radio to 52886 and tell Congress local broadcasting is here to stay.
And we are now ready for the World and California News headlines, brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. Lock, your year-round comfort specialist.
CBS News Brief. The Republican supermajority in the North Carolina legislature has overridden the Democratic governor's veto of abortion legislation. Republican State Representative Kristen Baker.
This bill represents consensus position of North Carolina's citizens, the vast majority of whom support limitations to abortion after 12 weeks.
It's getting down to the wire, but Republicans and Democrats seem to be making some progress in their negotiations to raise the nation's debt ceiling. Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell.
We know we're not going to default. They know it. We know it. We're running out of time.
Sherelle Parker is poised to become the first female mayor of Philadelphia after winning the Democratic Party's nomination. KYW's Pat Loeb on Parker's priorities.
Public safety was definitely the biggest issue in the race, and her message, she did differentiate herself there.
CBS News Brief. I'm Christopher Cruz.
Lock Air Conditioning announces that the month of May is Mitsubishi Mini Split Month. That means you can get up to $1,000 off the price of a newly installed single-zone Mitsubishi ductless mini split air conditioning system. Lock Air Conditioning is the Imperial Valley's only Mitsubishi certified diamond contractor. A Mitsubishi ductless mini split system installed by Lock Air Conditioning is the perfect solution to add cooling and heating comfort to your extra bedroom, a home office, garage, or a guest house. Lock Air Conditioning also offers easy approved financing, including no interest for 12 months on approved credit. So now is the time to purchase your Mitsubishi ductless mini split system and save up to $1,000 to stay cool through the hot summer months. And Lock is the only Mitsubishi diamond contractor in Imperial Valley to offer you 12-year parts and 12-year compressor warranty. Call now. This offer ends May 30th. Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock Air Conditioning, family owned and operated since 1977. Contractor's license 696216.
California headline news. The former CEO of collapsed Silicon Valley Bank says he's truly sorry for the bank's failure and the crisis it triggered.
I believe in the bank and its mission, and I care deeply about our more than 8,000 employees and their families. I was committed to our clients and helping them succeed.
Greg Becker testifying before the Senate Banking Committee, saying the collapse came as a shock to him, adding he worked closely with advisors and the bank was actively responding to concerns from regulators. President Biden makes a surprise appearance at a gala event in Washington, D.C. to honor former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi.
With Nancy leading the way, you never had to worry about whether the bill would pass. She said she had the votes. She had the votes every time.
President presenting Pelosi with a bouquet of flowers at the Emily's List Gala. Emily's List, a political action committee aiming to elect Democratic female candidates in favor of abortion rights. California doesn't rank too high on a nationwide list of best places to live. San Jose, the only city in the top 40, coming in at number 13. Jeff Scott, California News.
And your World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. For repair or replacement, call the experts. Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
For over a century, local broadcasting has evolved with the needs of the community. We move past the stigmas of opinion journalism and bring the most relevant news online, on air, and on the go. You have trusted us with your news, sports, weather, and entertainment. Trust us to keep moving with you. Text radio to 52886 and tell Congress local broadcasting is here to stay.
And it is now time for page one of the local news, a service of El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you at El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center at Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall. With your local news, here's Gene Brister.
And taking a look at the latest in local news, let's begin with a visit with the mayor of El Centro.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers are here for you.
I'd like to take this opportunity to give you an update of El Centro City Council meeting for May the 16th, 2023. It was an exciting meeting. We had 4 proclamations having the opportunity to celebrate the many, many activities and great things that happen in the city of El Centro. Council provided a proclamation for National Public Works Week, which is May the 21st to the 27th. We thank all of our city public works for the great work that they do in our community. In addition to that, Public Works is going to have an exhibit on Tuesday at the Public Library.
California Headline News, sliver of hope expressed by House Speaker Kevin McCarthy and President Biden after they met at the White House.
May is also Public Safety Month. We thank all of our employees for the great work they do in ensuring that the safety of all of our residents when it comes to building and for building structures. Third of all, May the 4th through the 20th is National Police Week. We highlight the dedication of those that give their life for service. We thank all of our officers for their service and their sacrifice to our community. We're grateful to all the men and the women that answered the call. May 21st to the 27th is Emergency Medical Services Week. We recognize the men and women from all of our emergency medical response personnel. Thank you to all of our EMS staff and our first responders for the great work that they provide and the safety they provide in our community. In addition to that, just a reminder, we'd like to invite the residents to attend our Asian American Pacific Islander Month celebration, which will be Saturday, the 20th, from 2 to 6 p.m. at our El Centro Public Library. In addition to that, the City of El Centro Fire Department and Imperial Valley College will have a contract to provide IVC students in the paramedic program with field experience. The IVC students will intern in allowing them to practice their paramedic skills on emergency medical calls under the supervision of a supervisor. Council also reviewed the security contract that will be providing security guards at Buckland Park, Sidewinder Skate Park, and the Aquatic Center, City Hall, and the El Centro Transfer Center. City Council also voted to write a letter of support to the League of California Cities for the Assembly Committee on Public Safety to take action on the fentanyl crisis. The good news is we now have free Wi-Fi at our first responders park. So we encourage all of you that get to visit and enjoy our park, our first responders park, to know that that's a new amenity that's being provided. As I wrap this up, I think this is a great reminder. As summer approaches, we're reminding you to look before you lock your vehicle. Heat stroke in children can happen quickly, and that's why we're reminding you to always look before you lock. If you see a child in distress, act fast and make sure that you call 911 for emergency. I thank you for this great opportunity to share the highlights of last night's City Council meeting. Please remember to visit the El Centro City Council website. We also highlight all the activities and the events that are going on in our great city. So with that, I thank you and have a great week.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers are here for you. Lube, oil, and filter change, alignments, brakes, batteries, tune-ups, and so much more. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. And now, Quick Lane has 3 locations in the Valley. In the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, at El Centro Motors, and now at the Imperial Valley Mall. Quick Lane, ready to serve.
Hello, everyone. This is George Nava, Mayor of the City of Brawley. I want to provide you an update of our regular meeting that took place May 16th, 6 p.m. at the Brawley Council Chambers. Hope you're all doing well and you're having a great week. So just a few highlights of the meeting. There was a public presentation by our police chief, Jimmy Duran, and he presented the Brawley Police Department Boxing Academy. Now, it's aimed at a partnership with La Gente Boxing, and they will have a program for youth, and it's also going to be working alongside the elementary school here in Brawley. And so they have about 30 to 60 boxers between programs that will join forces, if you will. And it's going to be, something to help kids develop them, provide some leadership skills and obviously help them to develop their boxing skills and develop that sport. So exciting stuff, and that's great, helping the youth out there, and it's helping, Brawley, partner with the school district and other organizations, so that's fantastic. We also did a proclamation in recognition of the annual Daniel Buga Hernandez Jr. Co-ed softball tournament. It's, it is a tournament that's aimed at bringing the community together, and so that was recognized. And during regular business, we made some approvals of professional service agreements with an organization that will be helping with the residential and commercial organic waste process, and that is a state mandate. So these are unfunded mandates, so we're going to have to pay about $31,000 just to get that agreement. And again, these are state mandates that are unfunded. So they just tell us, you got to do this, you got to do by this time, and we got to come up with the money. So it makes it very difficult for our community to prosper when we're having to pay out money for things like that. We also made some approvals for some street improvements, K Street improvement project from Highway 86 to 8th Street. It's a project that's going to be about $700,000. So that was approved as well. And then we're also, I'm happy to say that we finally, and it's been a long time coming, we awarded the contract to organization, a pool company that is going to be making the repairs and pool rehabilitation projects over at the Line Center. So that's been a long time coming. That's going to take place like in August after our rush of people that come through. And it's like a 60-day project. So hopefully that will finish on time and people are able to enjoy the pool. And so also a shade structure over at Alice Giroux Park. That is the water splash pad park. And so there's going to be a shade structure that's going to be included out there, and that will help as well, because at the moment it's used, but there is no opportunity to create the space with shade out there for kids to enjoy. So that'll be a great thing as well. And then we talked about special events, public events, and how we're going to work with the organization to have these events take place. And there is a process now in place that we're working on that involves our police department, our Parks and Recreation department, and of course the organization putting on the event. So that should be fantastic. And we also announced our city council special meeting. Those are for budget discussions and other things. But that's kind of the wrap up. During my city council member report, I will share something with you all, and I want to invite you all. It's a business that I am forming and that I have formed in downtown Brawley. It's the second business I have in downtown Brawley. I'm working at revitalizing Brawley myself too. And, it's a big investment on my behalf and time investment. I spent about 5.5 months out there. It's Alpha Employment Testing. It's a wonderful facility. I love the building. I did a lot of work to it. I want to invite you all to celebrate with me this Thursday, May 18th at 6 p.m. We're going to have Studi and the Crew, which is local legends out here. They perform well. And Las Chavelas restaurant will be doing the catering with like tortillas, fresh tortillas made on site. It's going to be awesome. And there's going to be a lot of cold drinks, if you know what I mean. So please join me and my group out there, 6 p.m. in Brawley, California, 201 North 8th Street in Brawley, Alpha Employment Testing. I welcome you all. I welcome the public. It's just, I want to celebrate with everybody. I'm the mayor of the city of Brawley, but I also invest in our community, and I want people to celebrate with us and enjoy themselves, even if it is for just one evening. So hope to see you then. And until next time, that's my report. George Nava, mayor of the city of Brawley, signing off. Thank you all very much. Have a good one.
Page one of the local news. That's it. That's a wrap. It's brought to you by Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you. Quick Lane services all makes and models, and you will never need an appointment.
In America, the future belongs to everyone, so we engineered the truck of the future for everyone. Ford F-150. Available with a Pro-Power onboard generator and a variety of cab configurations for whatever you need to haul. Because the truck of the future isn't created for just a few. It's for America. Ford F-150. Drive one today. Come in now for a huge selection of vehicles like the 2022 Ford F-150 for 0% limited term financing. Only at your San Diego County Ford dealers. Not all buyers will qualify for Ford Credit Limited Term Financing. Down payment may vary depending on credit. Not available on Ford F-150 Lightning, F-150 Tremor, and F-150 Raptor models. Place a new retail order or take new retail delivery from an authorized Ford dealer's stock by 7/5/23. See dealer for residency restrictions, qualifications, and details.
All offers valid at your Imperial County Ford dealer.
And it is now time for page 2 of the local news, served up by Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial, a great Japanese food specializing in sushi rolls. There are 50 different varieties of sushi rolls, one for every state of the union. With the local news, page 2, here again is Gene.
Taking a look at the latest in local news as we continue this morning. 2 are in custody in a weekend shooting. Here's George Gale with more.
They are suspected in the Yuma shooting Saturday night. 2 people were killed and 5 injured in that incident. Monday night, Yuma police served a search warrant at a house near West 19th Place and 47th Drive. They took 18-year-old Jose Lopez into custody in connection with the shooting. He is being charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder and disorderly conduct with a weapon. Also arrested was 19-year-old Aiden Arbizo. He was charged with filing a false report and disorderly conduct with a weapon. Shooting Saturday night killed 20-year-old Ande Black Thunder and 19-year-old Danny Garcia. 2 other victims are in stable condition at Phoenix Hospital in Phoenix. And the other 3 were treated and released at Yuma Regional Sunday night. Police say the investigation is continuing, and anyone with any information should contact the Yuma Police Department. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
A sinkhole is causing some traffic delays in El Centro. According to the city, the right southbound traffic lane on Imperial Avenue and Adams Avenue will be closed for road work. Imperial Avenue is open for northbound and southbound traffic, but you should expect some delays. We'll be back with a look at the weather.
Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill, serving you fresh and delicious Japanese food. Also giving you great customer service and a menu full of items for everyone's appetite. Check out their unique Estates sushi rolls, one for each of our 50 states. And come join them with their famous sake bomb, a thrilling event with James Chingan. Make a group reservation at their cozy patio or cater at Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill, 416 South J Street in Imperial. Or call in your order at 760-355-4440. Visit them at KSushiBarandGrill.com.
Here's George Gale with the weather update.
The high temperature here today, 102 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 68. National Weather Service says temperatures will remain well above average today, but trend down through Friday, followed by a modest warming trend. Weather forecast calling for sunny skies today. Highs right near 103. South winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, partly cloudy skies. Overnight lows around 72. East-southeast wind 10 to 15 miles per hour, gusting as high as 25 miles per hour. Thursday, mostly sunny skies. Highs right near 98. East to southeast wind 15 to 20 miles per hour, gusting as high as 30 miles per hour at times. And right now we're looking at 72 degrees, 47% the relative humidity. Page 2 of the local news and your weather, served up by Sushi Bar, Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial. Check out the daily lunch specials. Dinner menu features 16 different entrees. Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill, just off Highway 86 in Imperial.
Something new is happening in California's public schools.
They're called community schools. One of the foundations of community schools is shared decision making,
where parents and families, students and educators make decisions as one.
Community schools lift the voices of folks that have traditionally been underserved.
Many of our classes are designed around our own students' cultures, their background, their personal experiences.
We bring culturally relevant curriculum to the classroom based on what their specific needs are.
Improving student achievement and innovative classes like cybersecurity and gardening.
And we assist families with their needs. Some schools have parent education programs, cooking and nutrition classes.
Everything from medical or dental services to immigration law services.
This is a one-stop shop that serves the needs of not just the students, but their families as well.
They're California's community schools, reimagining public education. Paid for by the California Teachers Association.
And it is time for a quick look at sports. The Sports World Roundup brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best of care. In the NBA, the playoffs, the World West Finals got underway last night. The Nuggets defeated the Lakers 132-126. Denver takes game one of that series. Lakers and the Nuggets will go at it again on a Friday. And the NHL, they are also, the East Finals will be start tonight. The Panthers at the Hurricanes, and the West Finals will be tomorrow. We'll take a look at baseball scores in just a minute.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
And in the Major League Baseball, it was the Orioles over the Angels 7-3. Royals defeated the Padres 5-4. Tigers got by the Pirates 4-0. It was the Marlins over the Nationals 5-4. Yankees beat the Blue Jays 6-3. Red Sox over the Mariners 9-4. Rays got by the Mets 8-5. Brewers beat the Cardinals 3-2. Rangers over the Braves 7-4. Astros got by the Cubs 7-3. White Sox defeated the Guardians 8-3. The Reds beat the Rockies 3-1. Athletics got by the Diamondbacks in 12 innings, 9-8. Giants beat the Phillies 4-3. Twins beat the Dodgers by a score of 5-1. That's it. That's a quick look at sports. The Sports World Roundup brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs, from business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley.
And we've got your financial news and weather brought to you by Southwest Security, locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offers live scan fingerprinting to the public. In financial news, stocks opened in a recovery mode this morning following Tuesday's sell-off as investors remain hopeful that the debt ceiling talks will produce a breakthrough. S&P 500 advanced 0.48%, while the Dow Jones Industrial Average gained 0.43% or more than 100. NASDAQ Composite added 0.4% at the open. Your weather, that's next.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. 2 years ago, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. So if you're tired of dealing with the inconvenience of our post office hours and you would like to be able to get your mail when you want, Saturdays, Sundays, holidays, in the middle of the night, then come visit us at Southwest Postal with 24-hour staff. Plus, we're also your local FedEx, DHL, and Postal Service Center. We even offer text message and email notification when you receive your mail. Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
Yeah, it's going to be sunny today with the highs right near 103. South winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, partly cloudy skies, overnight lows around 72. East to southeast winds at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Winds could gust tonight up to 25 miles per hour. Right now, we're looking at 72 degrees, 47% the relative humidity. Financial news and weather brought to you by Southwest Security Services. They offer 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
It's that time, parents. Time to get the cobwebs off the kids' fishing poles, put new line on the reel, so the kids are ready to catch the big one during the 14th annual WCT Townsend Memorial Family Fishing Fun Day. It's going to be at Sunbeam Lake on Saturday, May 20th, starting at 6 a.m. Now, the first 100 kids accompanied by a parent get a free fishing pole or a tackle box. It's a day of fun for the whole family. Fishing, food, music, prizes, and a day to remember Wes, Cody, and Tanner. For more information, please call 858-864-6391. That's 858-864-6391. 16 and over must have a valid fishing license.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro on AM 1230. KXO.
On the hour. I'm Deborah Rodriguez. President Biden is expected to speak any moment now. The White House says he'll address the debt ceiling and preventing a first-ever government default. His remarks come as he gets ready to depart for a trip to Japan. Correspondent Weijia Jiang.
President Biden said that even though he is going overseas, he plans to speak with congressional leaders by phone regularly and that their staffs would meet here in Washington daily. He plans to come back to town on Sunday.
We're just learning about a dangerous incident that hits close to home for a British royal. Correspondent Vicky Barker has late-breaking details.
A spokesperson for Prince Harry says he, wife Meghan, and her mother were involved in what they're calling a, quote, near-catastrophic car chase involving paparazzi after a public appearance in New York last night. They say the chase lasted over 2 hours, resulting, they say, in multiple near collisions. No apparent injuries and no confirmation yet from local authorities.
Harry's mother, Princess Diana, died after a car crash involving paparazzi in Paris in 1997. Breaking news from Philadelphia. Police say the second of 2 inmates has been captured more than a week after cutting through a fence to escape the city's correction center. Reporter Kristen Johansson with our affiliate KYW.
Authorities took Amin Hurst into custody this morning a little bit before 9 o'clock in Southwest Philly. Hurst already facing 4 murder charges, including a killing outside of a prison actually down the street from where he escaped. And then he also faces 2 attempted murder charges.
Some business owners in North Carolina are worried about a new abortion ban. David Meeker owns a restaurant in Raleigh. He's afraid it'll drive people out of the state.
We're competing with states like Florida and Texas and Mississippi and Alabama on who can be at the bottom of the list for companies to move to. Why would we do that?
Republican lawmakers overrode Democratic Governor Roy Cooper's veto to establish a 12-week limit on abortions. Have an email account you haven't used in a while?
Google has announced that it will begin deleting Gmail accounts that have been inactive for at least 2 years. And it's not just emails you need to worry about. This also includes Google Workspace, Google Docs, and Google Photo. The deletions will begin in December, so you've got plenty of time to log into that account you created to send one nasty email to your ex. Jen Clark, CBS News.
Check out the fastest-selling Nintendo Switch game.
Our last line of defense will be Link.
Company says The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom has sold over 10 million units worldwide since it was released last Friday. The Zelda series debuted 35 years ago. The Dow is up 119 points. This is CBS News.
Find your next great hire with Indeed. Their hiring platform makes it easy to attract, interview, and hire candidates all in the same place. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
I'm Scott Trout, attorney and CEO of the domestic litigation firm Cordell & Cordell. We help men deal with the life changes triggered by divorce, such as child custody and property division, among many others. But life changes also occur after divorce. These changes can make parts of your existing court order irrelevant or harder to follow. If you feel a modification to your court orders might be necessary, talk to us at Cordell & Cordell. We're a partner men can count on.
Schedule an appointment with one of Cordell & Cordell's Phoenix area attorneys. Scott Trout, licensed in Missouri, Illinois, and Georgia only. CordellCordell.com.
Progressive protects more than just your home and car. You could save when you bundle your motorcycles, ATVs, boats, and RVs. Doesn't that sound good? Like the sound of the wind in the trees as your RV sits parked in the forest. Is that the call of the majestic owl? And there's the sound of a tree branch crashing into the roof of your RV. Oh, if their nest was in that branch. But you know what does sound good? You're covered with Progressive. So bundle all your vehicles and home in one place and save with the multi-policy discounts. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers.
Let's go, Barbie fans.
Hey, Barbie. Hi, Barbie. Hi, Barbie.
The New York pop-up at the South Street Seaport is decorated with more pink than you can dream of. And there's lots to check out, from a Barbie sandpit to a giant wave and surfboard just for selfies. Even the food and drink are pink, from beet hummus with pita to bright pink beach mojitos with sparkly pink glitter. The original 1971 Malibu Barbie is on display, and there's plenty of swag to be had ahead of the release of the new live-action movie with Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling.
Did you bring your rollerblades? I literally go nowhere without them.
Speaking at the Cannes Film Festival today, Johnny Depp says he is done with Hollywood.
It's a very strange, funny time where everybody would love to be able to be themselves, but they can't because they must fall in line with the person in front of them.
Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
When they're investigating, we can't stop watching. This month on BritBox, sit back, relax, and enjoy watching the detectives. Discover Britain's most bingeable mysteries, including the brand new season of Grace, the hit series based on the books by best-selling author Peter James. Unwind with the detectives you could watch all night long. Stream them all now exclusively on BritBox. Endlessly intriguing. Start your free trial at BritBox.com.
Great, it's yours. See you then.
Nathan's Tiki-themed bar is swimming in end-of-year party bookings.
Where can I find that many servers? They want headlamps? And I'm going to need to find a band.
He needs caterers to navigate the rising tide.
No, Mario, not your cousin's cover band.
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. We instantly connect you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
You've got Eli Moreno-Drew and the best oldies on the radio.
Eli's coming.
On the Imperial Valley's AM 1230.